Bakery is no place for pansies. You will do night shift, you will bake bread in the wee hours, and you will work hard. People want their fresh bread in the morning, so someone has to make it possible. It can be you, it can also be me. Here is a documentary on bread baking process.
Bread is a product of baking a mixture of flour, water, salt, yeast, and other ingredients until the flour is converted into a stiff paste or dough, followed by baking the dough into a loaf. The aims of bread making processes are to produce dough that will rise easily and have properties required to make a good bread for the consumers. The bread baking process are of various stages. The first stage is the mixing stage. This is the stage where the ingredients are properly mixed together. The second stage is the milling stage. Here, a milling machine is used to smoothing the dough. The third stage is the cutting, weighing, and molding stage. In this stage, the dough is cut in small sizes and then weighed on a scale depending on the price, and then it is molded in different shapes. The fourth stage is where the dough is kept in a buttered pan. It is then covered for hours to properly rise. The fifth stage, being the final stage, is when the already risen dough is then placed in an oven for a maximum of 20 minutes.
My name is Taufik Badmos.
What is the name of this bakery?
Patient Sweet Loaf. I've been in the industry over 20 years now. This particular one is up to 5 years now.
And are you the owner of the bakery?
Yes, by the grace of God.
And how many workers do you have in this bakery?
By now, I have like 10 workers. Well, all thanks to Almighty Allah, because I'm born and brought up in the business. It's my father's business. So during my father's day, That is why my education did not go far. The way I see my father counting money, so make me cherish the work so much. So now I decided then that if I grow up, this is the business I will do. So now I started learning from there. And after I learned it under my father, I went out again, practice what I learned out at home. So and I come back again and okay, let me start my own. With the support of Almighty Allah.
So you worked in other bakeries before, apart from your daddy's bakery? Like how many?
Apart of my daddy's bakery, I work as an baker, working under somebody that hosts company. So before I started, and when I want to start, I rent bakery. During this area, we call the bakery name Bankole Bakery. So, and I worked there for up to 15 years, be paying rentage. I work for myself, so but I be paying rentage because the bakery is not belong to me. So after I gather my own profit, so I now start my own. This is the place. We don't have time. Depend on how our customer need bread. If our customer need bread urgently, like today now, we start 5. Let's say we start to 6, because we are supplying Lagos State University. So the market we're supposed to supply them today, they have collected everything finished yesterday because of the increasement of their market. So we now start early today so that we can produce more for them so that it can circulate.
In a week, how many days do you work? Is it every?
We work 6 in a week.
And what time do you close in a week?
Closing hour don't have time. Likewise, our starting don't have time. Depend on how we start early, depend on how we finish, and depend on the bag of flour we do. So, but normal we always finish, let's say, IS 6:30 to 7. Well, as you can see me now, I don't cherish any work more than this business, because the way I see my father grow up with the business and successful, so I don't see any business as a higher business than the one I'm doing. So I'm so comfortable on it, so that till my old age that I can't do anything again before I drop it. Even they say I should go to abroad, I will tell them I don't want to go. I will stay with my business. I'm okay.
How do you take it when a worker calls you that say they are sick, that they can't come to you?
I have a permanent doctor that treats all my workers.
Okay, if a worker calls you in the morning and says he's sick, or he can't come, like maybe the baker itself, how will you do the production for that day?
Many of them are sleeping here.
Okay.
Some that not sleep here, if they will not come work, they will come and tell me that they will not come work today. So now we know how to arrange the people that are asleep here. We know how to arrange and block that area. Look at it now. This period now we have a short of workers. As you can see that I'm the one that even do most of the work, baking, cutting. So we have short of workers. So that is why. So we work with the little people we have. We don't have choice.
So how do you sell and distribute the
olden days, people used to come bakery to come and buy bread.
Yeah.
But this time around now, we don't have the advantage anymore. So we used to carry it to customers. I'm supplying. I don't have much customer in this area. Lasu and Alaba International. When you get to Alaba International, you won't walk 1 to 2 seconds before you see patient bread.
Like how many distributors do you have? That distribute and take the bread around?
I can't count them. Before, we gain a lot of profits in this business, but the Nigerian economic as at now, it affects every business. Like last 2 weeks, they now told that we hear another news that flour increased 500 naira again. So everything keep on increasing, so that drop our gain. So we have no choice to manage what we have.
So like, what are the challenges that you face in this business so far?
The challenges we are facing already. There is no any business that we know you not face any challenges. So we have our own challenge we are facing. The problem we have is costing of ingredients. That is the big problem we are facing, because our government did not help us out. People are just increasing their own market production anyhow. So we don't have any choice to buy it. Even sometimes we pity people that bought it for our side, but we don't have choice. It's what we buy, we will say. So our government is the people the one that can help us. So if the flour, sugar, EDC or butter, etc. we are using, everything come down. So inevitably we say we will gain. As our strength, you save our strength little bit. So that is it.
So now, how do you see this job? Is it stressful? Is it exciting? Is it okay? How do you see the job?
I do see it stressful, because it's where I see money and send my children to school. So feed myself, live fine. So if you see me for outside, you will think I'm working inside bank. Forget about because you see me, like you will not even know me when you see me for outside. So I do see it as stressful, because I've been there over 30-something years. They born me there. So it's already mastered me. So where Yoruba go say if about in row, so that is it.
Thank you very much, sir.
You are welcome.
You do not need any special qualifications to work in a bakery. Training will be provided and the processes are automated to great extent. But you need to have motivation, enthusiasm, and show right attitude to this beautiful art job. Thank you for watching.